Screencast here is going to cover Chapter 6, Lesson 3. Let's go ahead and open the correct file. Actually, it's the file you were just working on, which is called ID links. ID links. So in that file we were working on, let's go to Page Panel, and let's go to the 2 and 3 spread. And we want to make sure our link panel is still open, so go to Window, Links, and just make sure your links panel is open. Before we get going, here's the one thing you got to understand about this particular document. This particular document, if you look at your ruler, is about 12.5 inches long, a little bit longer than a sheet of paper. So this is going to be designed to print. Some of these pictures are severely pixelated, and there's a way we can fix those pixelated pictures. When you print a picture, the idea is you can crank up something called your DPI, which has to be a certain number when you do things for print. For example, let's do a couple together. Let's click on spread 2, 3, and let's go spread 4, 5 actually. Let's go spread 4, 5. If you click on this large picture here, which is called Manarola, okay, if you click on that, if you go to your links panel, in your links panel where it says Manarola.tiff, if you click on it and click on the bottom of the links panel where it says Edit Original, it opens it up in Preview. So Preview is the program it's opening up. What we're trying to do is get this thing opened up in Photoshop. So it's not linked directly to Photoshop because we don't have that set up as a preference on our computer. So here's what we do. Let's throw Photoshop open real quick. And in Photoshop, let's do a File Open. And from your data files, let's open up the Manarola.tiff document from your data files. And here it is. So the document is fine itself. All we're trying to do is get a better quality picture inside our spread. So what we do is we go to Image, Image Size. And under Image Size, let's talk about what we're seeing here. So the width and height of this document is 600 by 450. The resolution is 150 pixels per inch. Think of it this way. If you drew out an inch by inch square, you're going to cram 150 pixels within that square. You can actually increase that. For example, change your resolution to 300. Notice how your width and height just changed in the pixel dimensions, but your document size did not change. So it's still a 4 by 3 inch document regardless. We're just cramming more pixels per inch within the document. So it actually just doubled. Click OK. In Photoshop, your picture is going to enlarge just because we're just zoomed in farther because we have more pixels per inch. Go ahead and do a Command S to save. Leave this document open. Flash back to InDesign. And if you look at the Manarola image, go to your links panel and double click Manarola. If you look at the information underneath it, okay, and the information underneath it, it says the actual pixels per inch is 150, which we just changed. So this hasn't actually updated. So to update it, let's go click on the relink option on our link panel. That's going to pull up a folder, a finder, and then we're going to go down to Photography and down to Manarola.tiff and click OK. Now if you look at the same file properties, the actual PPI is 300. And that's what we're looking for. Conversely, if we go back to Photoshop and go Image, Image Size, and change our resolution from 300 to say 600, so we're going to double it again. Notice our file size is getting very big. Click OK. Let's do a save. And let's update this link again. We're now seeing 600 pixels. Now on my screen this is very pixelated. A lot of that is because I'm zoomed in so far. If I zoom out, it'll become a little bit clearer. So the idea is when you print a picture, you need at least 300 pixels per inch when you print a picture.